So hello guys, uh, in this video we complete the OOPS concept in a C++. And firstly, what is OOPS? So OOPS is object-oriented programming in C++. The main aim of a OOPS is behind bind together the data and the functions operate on them so no other part of a code can access data exception in this function. Uh, mainly OOPS is a object-oriented programming in which we bind together the data and the functions and operate them no other part of a code or can access data except this function. And now move to the types of OOPS. And the types of OOPS, or also see that the feature of OOPS is first is encapsulation, second is object, and third is class, and fourth is abstraction, and fifth is polymorphism, and sixth is inheritance. So this is the type of a OOPS. And now discuss about the class. So class, what is class? It is a user defined data type. Yeah, class is also a feature of OOPS, and it is also basically user defined data type, which hold its own data member and a member function. Yes, of course, a class is it has own data member and member function, and which can be accessed and used by the creating an instance of that class. And so class is basically a user defined data type. And this is class. And now move to the second feature or a type of a OOPS, which is object. What is object? When a class is defined, no memory is allocated, but when it is a initialization, yeah, of course, object has a no memory is allocated, and but memory is allocated. This is object example. We take an example of a object, just like we assume like a. So yes, we take an example an object like let us assume that a class is a car. Car is a class, and the object is car model, car brand name. This is the objects examples. And now move to the third type of OOPS, which is encapsulation. Encapsulation in encapsulation is defined as a binding together the data and functions that manipulate them. Encapsulation is also known as a binding the data. It is also it is just like we take an example. We have a capsule. In a capsule, one side store. You know about a capsule is just like a medicine in which a first end store a data and second end store a functions. This is the better example of a encapsulation. And now move to the second type of OOPS, which is abstraction. Abstraction means displaying only essential information and hiding the detail. We take an example to better understanding what is abstraction. So abstraction is abstraction basically hiding the information or detail. Like a example, like a washing machine inner mechanism are hide, but outside doing a work like a how to wash a cloth like this way. So we better understanding of abstraction, we take an example of a washing machine that can be hide the inner part of the mechanism in this machine. Basically two type of abstraction using classes and abstraction using header files. This is the abstraction. And now move to the next type of oops, that is polymorphism. Polymorphism is in a single word we can define the polymorphism as an ability of a message to be displayed in more than one form. Polymorphism means originated between a two word poly and morphism. Poly means many and morphism means forms, many forms. We take an example as a polymorphism, just like we take an example like a okay. So the polymorphism, we take an example a man, a single man, also take an example of a woman. Woman in a different time, he play a significant role, just like he role about her mother, and also next time he also a wife, and she also a housewife. In this way we understand a single woman can play a three roles in his life. So that's the example of polymorphism. And now move to the inheritance is the capacity of a class to derive the property and characteristic from another class is called inheritance means we take an example for better understanding what is inheritance. So inheritance is basically we take two class. First is derived class and second is base class. Base class is also known as a parent class, and derived class is also known as a child class. So parent, we know the properties of a parents are inherited from a child inherited from her parent. So this is the better understanding. We take an example of a parent and child, because parents inherited their property to his child. So this is the example of inheritance. And inheritance consists of a subclass, superclass, and reusability. So this is the complete type of a oops concept. Now guys, we in next video we complete the dynamic binding and constructor. So bye bye guys. In this video we complete the oops types and oops feature, which is related about a six feature of a oops. So bye bye guys, just like this video and subscribe this video, and also comment this video what next topic we take for this completion. Okay, bye bye guys.